I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Becky? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving, you're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Jordan Grace at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot! Aldous already made the call. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Jordan. That's the WrestleMania main event, not you.
I saw the post. This still ends at WrestleMania, with Jordan Grace on her back thanks to me. That's not a hope. It's a schedule.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not gonna kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Rhea.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Rhea Ripley is looking totally locked in for her match later tonight.
First Becky, now Rhea? That woman's not even supposed to be here.
You have to wonder if this has anything to do with that announced triple threat match to determine Jordan Grace's WrestleMania opponent.
Oh, we don't have to wonder, Cole. It seems clear that's exactly what's behind this.
She's already suspended, man. Keep pushing like this, and she might not have a way back. Direct and brutal impact. Truly, no good ever comes from being in a WWE parking lot, even when you're not in the middle of a brawl.
Ripley came here ready for a fight, but she didn't know it was going to be against someone who shouldn't even be in the building.
Oh, rearranging the facial features just like that.
She turns it around with the reversal. Clothesline!
Treating this parking lot like it's a boxing ring. The asphalt is like the mat. This is crazy, man. Perfect hurricanrana.
countered right when it was needed.
Getting out of harm's way.
I'll tell you now, I've fought in the parking lots before. It's not a good place to be.
Forearm! Oh, that just busted her wide open.
Face buster.
Gonna go for that sliced bread. Here it is. Wait a minute. Reversal.
What a counter! Power slam!
Oh, straight forearm.
The parking lot is a literal playground of pain. This is getting ugly very fast. Face plant.
Oh, gets that jawbreaker instead.
Face buster.
Fighting it out in the parking lot? This is looking like one of those outlaw mud shows now. And look at this, refusing to give up the fight on her opponent.
Now how's that for a cheap shot?
And now it looks like they're done. Done for...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw Rhea on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Rhea Ripley is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes. If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Bianca Belair.
You might find her any number of places. Date night with Montez, getting her hair done, or maybe at NXT next week?
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz with Bianca Belair returning home to NXT.
The archetype with another attack.
This woman is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
With WrestleMania on the horizon and all eyes on one match to complete the card, the woman who used to call herself the archetype is determined to hijack that conversation.
She's telling everyone who will listen that if she's not in the match, she'll burn it down before it ever happens.
And she might actually do it. Nothing more dangerous than a woman who's convinced the system owes her everything.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Whoa.
This parking lot has become a war zone for Bianca Belair thanks to the so-called archetype. Lands a timely reversal.
Oof, a stiff kick.
Belair able to adapt.
Bianca clearly wants a fight here.
Diving forearm smash. Body slam. Oh, and a massive leg drop.
She is feeling it right now. She knows she's just too good.
Drop kick. And a sliding knee strike. Stops the kick. Super kick.
Forearm straight to the face.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut. Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. Wow. Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike.
Oh, and a forearm smash.
Flinged across the way. Got her in her sights and making clear she's going to make this hurt.
Hurling that sledgehammer through the air.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Boom. Oh, and a double axe handle. Oh, working on the arm.
Boom! Fire back with that elbow.
Oh, rocking the jaw.
Boom, what a forearm.
Once again, attacking the skull and doing some pretty decent damage in the process.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Oh, man, that's power.
Oh. Oh. Big splash.
Just getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. merciless-looking blow. Back elbow completely cuts them off. Slammed with a purpose.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
The counter! Can you believe? Both knees into the face.
She's just rubbing it in the face of everyone in attendance.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but...
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Bianca Belair was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Bianca can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last woman standing between me and Jordan Grace doesn't go here.
Charlotte Flair appears unfazed by the speculation that she's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This woman should be arrested.
Charlotte Flair does not seem the least bit surprised to find herself in a fight against the suspended superstar tonight.
Nobody's surprised, Cole. The only question was where and when.
One more question you forgot, Corey, and that's whether Charlotte is going to let the former Archetype walk out of here in one piece.
And into a neck breaker.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now.
Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far at this point.
Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Up the ladder she goes. Not sure what she's thinking.
She's perched up there, but what she's going to do now?
Check your face after that one. This is no place for a brawl. Everywhere you look, it's hardened steel and concrete. Someone's going to get hurt badly. Somebody get them out of there. They're going to fall over, for heaven's sake.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you nuts?
Charlotte has been through everything in this business. I don't see them getting up after that. This woman is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania! Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Jordynne Grace.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Jordynne Grace, is if you were the last woman left.
I just have one question. Does she know?
Does she know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE Women's Champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from her?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Women's Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, and now my client, Jordynne Grace, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Women's Champion has heard enough.
Jordynne Grace is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Jordynne, there's no need for you to involve yourself in any of
what
this.
I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part
You
of
lied, you manipulated, you made this all about you.
Jordynne, let's go hash this out over steak.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this woman up by beating her again, this time at WrestleMania!
Jordan Grace has made the call herself. We have our WrestleMania main event.
The woman we once called the Archetype gets the shot she's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to her comeback story, or will she fall flat on her face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man. Then go and tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same result. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Last woman standing. No pinfalls, no flukes, just you, too broken to get up.
I kept you down for 365 days. 10 seconds won't be a problem.
Well, you got your match. Jordan Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's, and any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me? Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, I respected the heck out of you for stepping away to spend time with your family. But I cannot believe this is the example you set for them. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
No. Every step brought me closer to this match. Even the ones I took over people like you.
Wow. I thought I knew you. I guess I never did. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Last woman standing? One of you is walking out. But that won't be the only thing they remember. Your legacy is about not only where you ended up, but how you got there.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordan Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
The following contest is a last woman standing match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here we see a woman with no allies and even fewer apologies.
I respect the hustle, man. She fought her way into this somehow, but this is WrestleMania. You want people to respect your name. You gotta earn it the right way.
And maybe this is her right way. No rules, no filters. Just her, Jordan, and 10 seconds that will decide everything.
Tonight we find out if this is unwavering focus or blind obsession.
It's not over until I win.
The Juggernaut hopes to continue the run of domination Heyman is scripted.
This WrestleMania match has been a year in the making, but looking at Jordan Grace, you'd think she was heading to the office on a Tuesday morning.
And why should she be confident? The archetype has suffered setback after setback, while Jordan hasn't missed a beat. I don't think there's any doubt in her mind that she'll be the last woman standing.
Jordan Grace is hoping to end the Archetype's comeback for good here at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Olivia Baker! And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace!
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here.
The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
Jordan Grace has been a champion built on discipline, power, pride. But tonight, she's facing something unpredictable.
And that's what worries me, Cole. You can train for skill, you can train for strength, but how do you train for the chaos of the last woman standing match?
You don't. You survive it. And no one is better at surviving than Jordan Grace. But she'll have her hands full with this version of the archetype. This isn't the woman Jordan defeated last year, not by a long shot.
Whip down with that Rana.
Drop kick. Body slam.
It looks like Becky Lynch hasn't forgotten about what happened with that shovel.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Becky is in the ring.
Hey, she needs to get out of here.
Looking to deliver some justice on her terms.
Look at this. She's not done yet.
Well, this match is going to end on her terms and her terms alone.
Turns the ties with a knee to the abdomen.
Follow-away moonsault. Wow!
Making her way out of the ring here.
An old standby for the deranged and sadistic. The barbed wire battle.
Come on! That barbed wire is just tearing through flesh. I guess the damage isn't quite done here.
Oh, in a match like this, you want to leave no room for error. You've got to make sure your opponent is truly incapacitated.
She's defiantly getting back to her feet.
This one isn't over yet. I don't know what they're looking for here.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
Grace re-entering the ring here.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Sit down hard.
Grace having trouble shifting the ties.
This is Grace's perseverance getting tested. Rising back up, standing on their own 2 feet. Always an act of defiance in a last man standing match. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
The champ left railing a little by that last blow.
And we're deep into this last man standing match now. Every blow makes it harder and harder.
Ooh, had enough of that. Counter. Saw it coming.
And responds with a counter of their own.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, what a forearm. Face buster.
Hey, she may be brash, but at least she's owning it.
And she's up. She's not just gonna stay down that easy.
A lot more has to be thrown her way to keep her down.
And down with the suplex.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
Placed up on top of the turnbuckle.
Oh, man, top rope. This isn't going to be pretty. They're way up there.
This is going to be catastrophic.
Through the table.
Hit her with her best shot through that table. This match is not gonna last much longer.
Ah, back in this thing. Tilt-a-whirl. Gonna follow this up with a leg drop. Heading to the outside now. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Returning back to the ring. She counters it. Grace having trouble shifting the ties.
Any of Grace's defenses have been pegged.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Driving face first. Face buster.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You know, she's got big plans up on our table.
Sound the alarm.
Siren.
And I am very concerned about these competitors after that.
If destroying each other was the goal, I'd say mission accomplished.
These women have left it all in the ring tonight.
And neither one of them showing any signs of backing down. What impact!
She is definitely a polarizing superstar.
Oh, knees right to the jaw.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
The official is dangerously close to reaching the count of 10. This could be over very soon. The WWE Universe is absolutely electric right now.
The energy in here is unreal. And Grace falls to a counter.
Follow-away moonsault, wow!
Lands face first. Grace denies the attack.
Knee to the midsection. Bang to the neck.
A savage beatdown with a barbed wire bat. And another stiff shot to the head here.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Holding nothing back. Striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Caught with the low blow.
Understanding that winning the title is all that matters. Do anything to get... Look at this.
Oh, it looks like she's got something else in mind here. She's looking to do a lot more damage. Letting her opponent know exactly what she thinks. That 7 is getting close. And look at this. They're not staying down for the count. They're stealing it.
Double knees direct to the face.
We might see a new champion crown.
Count is at 7. The end could be near.
She might have just been down, but it looked like she's not out yet.
Yeah, still some fight in her here. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
A full court press being applied to Grace.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
That is an absolutely terrifying looking shovel. Nothing golden about it.
What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade.
Oh, no. Submission coming here. Grace might be in trouble. Submission locked in, going to...
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. And now she's in full defense mode.
This ain't good. She better pull herself. Knees to the face. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see a new champion tonight?
Referee's count at 7.
Only a few seconds left. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can she forget all that inside with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Those are the reasons she's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
and me, the archetype and the wise man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels incredibly wrong. But that's exactly why I like it. Once I found out everything you did to try to keep me down, I knew I needed that kind of deception on my side. And now, you're gonna do the same thing to my opponents and ensure I remain champion for as long as I want.
I can do that, my archetype. And I just have to say, the way you so easily dispatched of my previous client opened my eyes to what was truly possible. So I thank you for that.
You're welcome. So what do you have lined up for my first title defense?
I've handpicked this opponent for you. Thoughts?
The following contest is a submission match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
It's Tiffy time.
Tiffany Stratton is here.
The WWE Universe better get used to setting their watches to Tiffy time. Stratton has the look, the skills, and the raw athletic ability to spend a long time at the top of this business.
A flattering thought for Tiffany Stratton, someone people used to call shallow, but she's really won over the fans. This isn't talent and manager, it's unified vision and motion. Heyman and his champion.
Watching these two make their way to the ring, you get the sense that this is a different kind of pairing than Paul Heyman is used to.
Because he finally found someone who doesn't need coaching, just opportunity. And he's happy to provide that.
She fought to get this title. Now she defends it with Heyman at her back.
Introducing the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton. And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, the WWE Women's Champion,
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight.
Well, that's more than just the title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship. There are a few things that represent so many hopes and dreams as the Women's Championship. And there's no wonder why it's so highly contested.
I expect we'll see that high level of competition between these women tonight.
And into a collar elbow.
Quick change of position.
Picture perfect takedown.
She gets out of there. Clobbered with a forward.
Chop. Submission match.
Back and forth we go. Bam. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oh. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this. Here we go. Where it stops, nobody knows.
A well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
This will all become a major factor down the line. So much stamina lost already. Going big here.
Springboard cross body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
A quick reversal from her.
Face first impact.
And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would like, if I'm being honest. Colliding with the announce table. Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Set for the gory special. Down into a neck breaker.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And she's got to be feeling dazed after taking another blow to the head.
Dazed? I don't think she even knows where she is right now.
Stratton returning to the ring. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
And he's procured some backup now. Fantastic managerial skills on his part. To the face.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Using that chair right now. Gonna plan, oh boy.
Trying to rip that arm out of the socket. The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Now it's a matter of time. Will the hold be broken first or the arm?
Trying to squeeze out the hold. And she does.
This has been an absolute battle of wills as neither of these women are backing down.
Stratton is now under pressure.
Stratton trying to withstand this surge.
And following it up with a leg drop. Looking for something big here. Look at this.
Oh, that was a severe miscalculation.
Man, this place is jumping. Ooh, my goodness.
Caught with a neck breaker. Looking to get creative with a steel chair. They want to snap the arm in two, and this may do it. Oh, my God. Superhuman power.
Complete control here. Has her with nowhere to go. Could be approaching a tap.
Surrender may just be her only form of preservation.
Options are running out for Tiffany here. Oh, wait. She found a way out of it.
Stomp to the leg. Oh.
Now Tiffany has something in mind. A submission hold coming.
A lot of tension being used.
And will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
And that move might have crossed.
Codebreaker, the champ with a stunning display of dominance.
Crossface with a kendo stick.
This good result. And will she? As she finds a way out of the submission.
Got their opponent all tied up. This is unique offense and painful as well.
Listen to this place. Tiffany Stratton
gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. Face plant.
Tiffany manages to counter. She saw that coming from Tiffany. There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium. Oh, low blow.
Now going to utilize that chair to ramp up the damage. Oh, this is interesting. The chair involved in an armbar now.
And looking for an arm submission now. And just look at the pressure.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Olivia Baker.
The champion holds on to the title. It's clear why there's been so much talk about a revolution. It feels like Heyman has built a machine built on dominance.
I don't think either of these two have ever had a partner like they do now. And that is very concerning for any woman trying to write her own legacy.
So what do you think of this title match, my archetype?
I expect more from you, Paul. What else do you have?
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here she comes, Book. La Primera, Stephanie McCare.
You need to roll your R's a little bit on that, man. La Primera. Oh, yes, man.
The challenger from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie McCare.
Hard-hitting and dominant Stephanie McCare has proven just why she's La Primera everywhere she's competed.
From her native Chile to Japan to Mexico and finally all the way to WWE, wrestling fans and wrestlers the world over have all quickly learned why Stephanie McCare's reputation as a competitor precedes her.
And she's certainly grown a following with her aura and that move. What do you call it?
Ah, yes, the bouncy bouncy.
Entering with the author of her growing legacy, the WWE Women's Champion.
And introducing the champion, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Las Vegas, Nevada, the WWE Women's Champion, Olivia Baker.
Paul Heyman and the Archetype. This partnership has the entire roster on edge.
It's not a partnership, it's mutual domination. There was a ceiling, they broke through it, and now they look down on the little people they stepped over to get there.
There's the bell, and it's on. The WWE Women's Championship represents everything these women stand for as athletes.
Look, the hype's in the rearview mirror. It's time to buckle up because there's nothing like being on this stage, throwing down for the highest of prizes in the game. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Shoots the half.
Neck breaker. Taking things to the top rope.
Look at the height.
Splash. The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
There really is no way to play it safe in a TLC match.
Absolutely not. You're gonna take your bumps and bruises, and you have to accept that. If you want to come out the victor here, you just have to hand out more than you're given.
The challenger
incoming!
Oh my! Stephanie must be getting phased by this attack.
Stephanie has to find a way to turn things around.
Whoa, she retaliates.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
She's out of it, guys. Drop kick. Picked up and being carried around now. Holy hell, broken in half by the table.
My God, she will be pulling out splinters all night long.
She's taking things to the floor here. No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
And now we've got a steel chair in the mix.
And Stephanie taking a look under the ring.
Grabbing the lumber, and things are starting to go off the rails here.
And slides back into the ring.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Oh, God. Stephanie must be getting phased by this attack.
Stephanie here in a disheartening position.
Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Down by the DDT.
Quick thinking right there. Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Showing up her well-educated feet and finishing off with an enziguri.
This is what giving your all looks like. These superstars are pushing beyond their limit, whatever it takes.
What a counter! Cover! We can have a new champ here!
Cover to retain the championship!
Almost ended it there.
She's got serious grit. How did she manage to break that pin?
All that weight just compacting the neck.
She's getting that ladder perfectly positioned.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Getting as much elevation as possible.
But for what?
Reverses it into a takedown. Suplex.
Oh, put the brakes on for Kerr. Not looking good in this position. A backbreaker now. Not a good spot to be in.
Sit-out powerbomb.
This is not what ladders were created for, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. Inverted Phoenix Splash. Are you kidding me? That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
I don't think anyone here is still sitting down. Well-executed suplex.
And Kerr now with the most popular move of them all. Devil's Kiss.
This is going to be unique. Head scissors. They'll slam in their face into the mat.
Pin for the title.
The count was stopped before it started.
It's not over yet. Start the chants. This is awesome. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
She evades the attack.
Boom. This match could end any second now, or it could go all night. And this crowd is on their feet in anticipation either way.
In the corner.
Lifted him up on. Uh-oh.
Steph.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so unique. Look at this.
There it is.
Win. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
How is she kicking out like that at this point?
She countered that into her own offense.
Both knees into the face.
The champ might have ended this.
2 count. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Olivia Baker.
The champion has done it and retained her title. From overlooked to unshakable, she's turned the comeback into a blueprint, with Heyman turning the screws.
Oh, these two remain a step ahead of anyone else on the roster. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot more victory celebrations in their future.